has an index that says text not destined to be published, where he works out this kind of construction in positive characteristic. So a realm or homology approach to the modular framework. Okay. All right. So.
That's good.
Alright, so now, well, you know what's coming next. There's an injective map on the board which is not projective, and so the problem which my whole talk yesterday was about, and now I'll spend about 10 minutes on it, is to explain the missing pairs. So I think I'm just going to jump directly to the statement of the theorem. I mean, the setup has very much the same flavor as the thing I talked about yesterday, and this is joint work of myself and Anthony Henderson and Daniel Yuko and Justin Reich. And there's a statement that I'm going to put at the beginning in brackets. If G has a factor of type E8, assume that the factor is not 2. And it's in brackets because it really should be possible to delete that. It's an artifact of the way the proof works at the moment that there's some calculation. The obstacle is, essentially some calculation that we don't know how to do, and the calculation is not in J itself, it's in E7. But it's blocking this. But anyway, that's true, even though this is. So the statement is this. So the thing we're going to write on the board, we're going to look exactly like things I wrote yesterday. So for every pair TE in this set XGK, there's just a triple L E naught unique of the conjugate G. Such that well, T naught E naught is a custom pair for L. Oh, I guess I forgot to say that induction and restriction maybe that's right on the board. Induction and restriction are still defined and they're still exact functors. They're certainly don't preserve any simplicity anymore. I mean, already the fact that the functors utility, so you can still do that. But they are still defined. And the proof of exactness, you can still use the part of Braden's work that doesn't have the word weight in it. Yeah, I guess I'll go back up top in a moment, but yeah, maybe here. So in and red are still defined and still exact. Okay, and hospital has the same definition, that restriction to any Letty is 0. So there's a unique triple like this. And yesterday the theorem was that the pair you start with is a direct front end of the induced thing. Well, now it's not going to be direct front end, it's going to be a quotient. So that means, as soon as you have this list of triples, that means you can split up XGK into induction series. So this is identical to something I heard on the board yesterday, except it has a subscript K, pieces. And then part B of the theorem is that each induction series is in bijection with theoretical representations of over K of this relative class group. And I think yesterday I tried to emphasize that sort of getting this bijection, which really amounts to showing that the endomorphism ring of an induced perverse sheaf is this group ring. That was the hardest part. And I think that's also the hardest part here. And it's harder in positive characteristic. So this is the hardest part. Well, there's a bit of part in part A too. There's several hard parts. The broad outline of the proof, it follows the idea that I wrote on the yesterday. I had like step 1 through 5 or something. So it's the same kind of step, but there are lots of complications in each step. So then you combine these, and you get a bijection. Between these steps. I want to spend a moment giving you a flavor of what this is like. For GLN, this XGK is independent of K, because all the groups are trivial. There are no non-trivial local systems in any characteristic. So XGK is just a set of open orbits, and that doesn't change. So it's independent of K, but the size of the set of irreducible representations is, of course, very dependent on K, and it's, it's usually, in the cases where you're interested in it, it can be a lot smaller than a set of irreducible complex representations. So if you've got the same set on the left, but you're shrinking the set on the right, of course, then you've got more pieces on the right. And so you expect more crystals in positive characteristics. And that's exactly what happens. In characteristic 0, there are no crystals at all. So in characteristic 0, there are no crystals on any Letty of GLN except for but in characteristic T, there's a kind of, a fun-looking phenomenon. So the Lettys of the form, so with the Letty of GLN, it's probably for smaller GLs where the size is out of n. So here's the condition. You need to take smaller GLs whose sizes are powers of T. So if you take GL T to the I1, GL T to the I2. So if you can write n in some way as a sum of powers of T, then you get a Letty which supports this has a capital pair. So before the theorem was proved, the first evidence for it was that the common core forecast that if you sort of add up the number of mod T representations of all the relative Lie groups for like that, you get exactly the total number of predictions of that. So, okay, and then in the last couple of minutes, I want to say a word about what other structure might be here. So, in characteristic 0, the category for T on an open cone, you can take the square corresponds by just set and upgrade it to an equivalent of categories. Well, there's not a lot going on here because every category inside is semi-simple. So, if you sort of match up the objects, then there's an equivalent of categories. In characteristic T, well, things are not semi-simple, and sometimes not semi-simple is a synonym for more interesting. So there's a theorem. Right now it's only for GLN. I mean, I think a theorem like this should be true in general, but, well, there are lots of things that one doesn't yet understand. So one thing one doesn't yet understand is things like X groups between capital vertices and positive characteristics. So for GLN, this is a computation and do, and so here's the statement. The category of equivariant perversity on the open for GLN has a filtration by their subcategories. So from A0, A1, A2, etc. And the number of steps of the filtration, well, it's supposed to be, I guess not the, what's over here? It's the number of pieces in the different unit over here. So the thing is that well, it's a degree kind of statement, such that when you take AI mod AI minus 1, it's equivalent to the category of representations in positive characteristic, I mean, the over the appropriate field of the appropriate relative Lie groups, where these isomorphisms are parameterized by the same triples that appear in the general square correspondence. So, and there's a little bit more. So the theorem category. So the category of all perversities is going to build up from these representation categories, and if you know the word Rocco-Mall, there's a Rocco-Mall structure here. So anyway, I expected that this would be true for all of this. There, that's we're going to go. Okay, I'll stop there. For today is really to address the point that Victor ended his talks with. So I'd like to give some sort of framework for identifying Nakatiro's construction of symbol representations with geometric Satake constructions of symbol representations. And I mean, since Victor introduced it already, I'll sort of give away not like the punchline, but at least the status of the punchline. So what I'm going to say is really an honest theorem in type A, and it's going to rest on some conjectures in type C and E. So let me be Christian relation. Okay, so let me remind you of the important points of the setup from yesterday that I want to start from. So I have this combination symplectic resolution. The simplest example is the one that has been mentioned a number of times because I mentioned bundle P1, resolving the just column for SL2, which is C2 minus plus minus 1. The basic example. Well, this has various structuring conditions implicit in it as part of the definition. The part I want to remind you of is that we have chorus action on M, so this is a one-dimensional chorus. There are two different chorus actions, one of which I call T and one of which I call S. I'm not really going to talk about S today. I'm focused on T. And I had a set variety M plus, which is the points of limits under T, so T and M, such that the limit as T goes to 0 of T exists. And there, in this sort of running example, you should think about the 0 section, union 1 of the fibers of the cotangent bundle. I also had the sum of variety Z, which was M cross M over M0. So again, in the running example, this would be the diagonal copy of T sub T1, union T1 cross T1. So in general, it's going to have finitely many components, all of the same dimension, one of which is the diagonal copy of M. And then there'll be some other stuff as well. And I had an algebra A, that's the section of my quantization, which is a filtered algebra. So it's limited, such that when I take the associated gradient, it becomes commutative, and it becomes isomorphic to functions on M. So back in my running example, so these are all my examples. Here, my A was going to be differential operators, global differential operators on T1, which has an isomorphic to a quotient of the universal House by FLT. So these are the important structures from yesterday that I'm going to refer to again today. Oh, I guess one thing is category L is the most important thing. The category L, I'll just say some category A modules. I'll repeat the same word for definition without writing them on the board again. I take not all A modules, I take finitely generated ones that are also locally finite for A plus, where one is the T option gives A integer grading, and I take A plus, the something grade 0 and higher, one is the locally finite grade plus. That was reminding you what category L was. But the important thing about it was that if I take the Grignard group of category O, then I have an isomorphism from that Grignard group to the dimension of M for L more homology on M plus. This then carried an action of this convolution algebra, the L more homology of T. and we took these convolution operators here and listed them to operators on the category here. So that's my quick summary of everything from yesterday. So starting out, I'm going to set new stuff. The first new thing I'm going to start with is a kind of not exactly data switch. We're not really changing anything, but I want to kind of change terminology. So this group, which I've been describing as the Brown morphology of M+, I want to start describing as the dimension D, degree D equivariant morphology of M. So I can try to spend a while justifying why there's a canonical isomorphism here. Probably the easiest way to think of it is just that both groups have bases given by the components of M+. The components of M+ are bases for this group, and the components of M+ are T-stable subvarieties of dimension D, so they also get elements of this group. And with some localization tricks, you can figure out that they're also bases. So for various reasons, it'll become clear. I'm going to want to think of my Gaussian group not as this, but as this, which is completely the same. And the isomorphism here, you can still think of it as given by a support cycle. Think of it support. Okay, so I want to look at the other subgroups of the Gaussian group right now. So the first subgroup I want to think about is, well, I'll call it little simple. I want to look at the span of simple objects that are finite dimensional. So this Gaussian group has a basis given by all symbols and all simple A modules. Well, simple A modules that lie in category O. And now I want to look at the ones that are finite dimensional, which is some proper subset of the simple objects in category O. And I want to ask, where do they go? Here, they go to some vector space of this. So where do they go? Well, the answer is, we should inject into what I write won't seem to make so much sense at first, just the degree D cohomology of M. This is a little weird. A priori, this is a quotient of this, not a summand. But it splits by the action of the convolution algebra. So this convolution algebra is acting here, therefore also here. And this quotient is actually an isotypic component for the action of the convolution algebra. So it's the summand, so a lot of things that it's a sum. And this line inside is here. And even though this is a priori just an injection, I want you to think about it as an isomorphism. So it's often an isomorphism. It'll be an isomorphism in the cases that I care about most. So think of these groups as isomorphism. This sub corresponds to this sub. I also want to think about the dual picture. On the right, I want to think about big symbols. So what's the opposite of being finite dimensional? Not completely obvious. Big symbols are going to be guys who should go annihilator. So L symbol and the annihilator of L equals 0. So that's sort of the dual notion of being finite. And where does that go? Well, that goes to the top equivariant intersection cohomology of M0, which is also an isotypic component here. So this is naturally a sub, and it's the isotypic component of the trivial representation. It's the stuff in here that's filled by the action of every component of D except for the diagonal one. The diagonal one acts trivially. This is the stuff that's filled by everything else. And here, well, it's actually a surjection, but again, I want you to think of it as an isomorphism. So I have this category O, and I have two very natural subspaces of the Gaussian group. One spanned by the little symbols, and one spanned by the big symbols. And these correspond to the top dimensional cohomology of M, and the top equivariant intersection cohomology of the singular guy M0. So at this point, I want to start making an elaborate multi-part conjecture, which is part of this program that Victor alluded to that we call symplectic duality. This conjecture has a huge amount of structure in it, and I'm going to tell you just enough to be able to relate Pythagorean geometry to value. I'm going to tell you sort of the minimum you need to know for my goal in this talk. So this is all due to Tom Brittingham, Tony Latata, myself, and everyone here. Okay. So the first part of the conjecture is that this category O is Cazorn. I'm not going to lay out a definition, but I'll say it. It means that it has a nice graded width. So graded width of a category, if you think about a category as a category of modules over some algebra, graded width is like putting a grading on the algebra and looking at the category of graded modules. So it has a nice graded width. What do I mean by nice? I mean that every simple object has a linear projective resolution. Every simple object can be resolved by projectives, so that all the maps in the resolution have degree 1. So that's what it means to be Cazorn. And for each of the parts of this conjecture, I want to give you some examples where we know it's true. So the first pioneering example is when I take the square resolution. So the causality of the associated category O is due to Jones-Ginsburg circles. This is the beginning of the study of a lot of this stuff. The second example is one that I did not explicitly state yesterday as an example of canonical symplectic resolutions. It was a sub-example of something I wrote down, but I want to write it in different language. So suppose I have partitions of a fixed integer, one of which dominates the other. So lambda and u partitions of R. That means, so partitions of R correspond to nilpotent orbits in SLR, and this means that the closure of the lambda orbit contains the mu orbit. So I'm going to look at the slice. Well, okay, so I'm going to say n lambda is the nilpotent orbit indexed by lambda in SLR, and its closure contains n mu. And I want to define x lambda mu to be a resolution of a slice to n mu inside n lambda bar. So these slices are called Floydrich slices. It sort of measures the normal direction to nu inside of n lambda bar. And it turns out these things have resolutions, and they're symplectic. So this is my symplectic resolution. So this thing has a category O associated to it. And this category O turns out to be equivalent to a singular block of parabolic SLR category O, DGG category O. And this is a non-trivial result, and it's due to Webster and Webster. Not in the exact paper, Webster did a lot of the work, and Webster sort of finished the picture here. But the point is that these guys, so these guys are objects that people knew and thought about before all this geometric category O stuff, and the fact that this category is dual is also in DGS. So this is another example where this category O we got associated to a symplectic resolution turns out to be a category that people already studied in representation theory and already knew was dual. It turns out that these varieties are exactly equivalent varieties that you get from finite Pythagore equivers. So technically I did mention these yesterday, just not in this language. So third example is going to be equivalent varieties that you get from half-line Pythagore equivers, but again I want sort of more concrete language, and actually Victor already did this for me. So I want to look at HKR, which is the Hilbert scheme of R points on C2 mod CK, resolution thereof. And I also want to look at MKR, which is the space of further three sheaves she's on T2, framed at infinity, with length K, and such a class equal to R. That's equivalent. So Victor talked about both of these spaces, and he was giving us examples of quiver varieties you get from a half-line type A quiver. So in particular, they're different Hutchins resolutions. And the category of those here that you get are going to be the dual due to, well, with certain quantizations called integral quantizations. This is Stone and Miyashi. And the second one, I'm going to write these names a bunch of times, so I won't write it out, but it's Routier, Shannon, Dorignolo, and Bostro in the general case. Prove that these categories are divisible. So, 10, maybe the last example I'll write down, hyperspheric varieties. So in this case, the category you get is something we call hyperspheric category O, and just dual, well, prove it very explicitly in our paper that these categories are divisible. So, it's a general conjecture, but for lots of examples, we can publish the categories are divisible. Okay, so now let's do part 2 of this conjecture, which is maybe the main part, the easiest part, and also the strangest part. So if I have one conical symplectic resolution, and it's category O, I can always find, by some mysterious means, another conical symplectic resolution, geometrically very different from my original one, such that the category O corresponding to this second conical symplectic resolution is Kazura's dual. So my first one. So again, I haven't really defined this. Any Kazura category has a dual. And, well, the point is it comes up via some other symplectic resolution. So I'm not going to define Kazura duality carefully, but let me say, just very vaguely, that it means the O and O prime, O and O3 are Kazura dual. If, when you look at the derived categories of their graded bits, these derived categories are equivalent. By equivalence, it takes symbols on one side, sides of projectives on the other side. So I have one symplectic resolution in its category O. I can find another symplectic resolution in its category O, which is dual to my original one. Okay, so when you again sort of go through the list of examples of I'll do the same way. So, G star G mod B is dual to, well, I could say itself, or maybe a little bit more naturally, you can take the Langlands dual group. The Springer resolution associated with the Langlands dual group is actually isomorphic to the Springer resolution associated with the original group. Right? It's more natural to have the duality here, and we got this from BCS. So the fact that this category O, sort of the most classical category O, is self-dual, or more naturally dual to category O associated with the Langlands dual group. So here's the original paper. So 2, which is going to be related to this guy, the dual of X lambda mu is F mu transpose lambda transpose. So if lambda dominates mu, then mu transpose dominates lambda transpose, and these are duals to each other. Well, this, I mean, what's written here, this translates to something called parabolic singular duality. Right? So now the category O here, the parabolic is determined by lambda, which we're going to have, the parabolic is determined by lambda, the singular part is determined by mu, and when you interchange these, you get something called parabolic singular duality, so in full generality, this is due that way. That should be so clear about what I mean by these references. Backgrounds work in BGS, I mean, long predates any of the symplectic duality stuff for geometric category O. What I'm saying is, we have this way of associating a category O to a state. That category O is something that I've already been seen long before, and the appropriate Kazura duality between category O's is something that I've also already been seen long before. Is that, you can guess this, the HKR is dual to 10KR. And this actually is not a very old result, this is a relatively recent result due to Routier, Shannon, Dorignolo, and Bostro. And 4, because I don't want to go into a long combinatorial digression, I'll just write hyperspheric varieties. Or dual to other hyperspheric varieties. So in other words, the hyperspheric variety is defined by some combinatorial input data, and there's some interesting evolution of the combinatorial input data. So you can find a different hyperspheric variety, which is category O, is equal to each other. Okay, so I want to move on now to part 3 of the conjecture. So in our conjecture, we don't just expect to find Kazura duality between two category O's. We expect certain structures on one side to be transported to certain structures on the other side. It's just like in geometric language, as we said, it's not just some equivalence of categories. We have some Wilson operators here that correspond to other operators here, and stuff like that. So we have various awesome equivalences, solutions that we want to correspond to both sides, and we're not going to tell you all of that. We're just going to tell you how relevant to talk. Okay. So if I have some duality between O and O prime, that means that I have bijection between symbols in O and symbols in O prime. Okay. I've already sort of told you how this is supposed to work. Really what happens is in the graded list of symbols go to graded lists of projectives. But those projectives are minimal projective covers of symbols. Right? So I have a symbol here, goes to the minimal projective cover of a symbol here, and this gives me a bijection between symbols. And I want my bijection between symbols to be well behaved. In particular, I want it to exchange big symbols and little symbols. And that's that. That's the duality. And it's true in all these cases, so I won't write all these samples. So that's the upshot. Let's just put everything together that I've written on the board so far and see what kind of topological we have. So if M resolving M0 is dual to M3 resolving M0.